Good afternoon, everyone. This is Riley with Midwest Market Management, bringing you the Thursday, August 6th rendition of U.S. weather from a national yield perspective. Definitely been a big shift in weather over the last couple of weeks and friendlier for growing a bigger crop, but not so friendlier for the markets. So let's dive into what's going on. So first thing I got is drought monitor map that just came out this morning. As you can see, that southeast South Dakota, northeast Nebraska, northwestern Iowa, and the corner of Minnesota. Color on that has intensified. That was not a surprise. We all kind of expected that to come. What is different is there's been rain added into the mix, not only in the 1 to 5, but the 6 to 10 to help aid those areas. So one other thing I do want to note too is that northern Illinois and nearly all of Wisconsin looks to be having some kind of drought conditions as well. So moving ahead, 1 to 5 day temperatures, you can see that we were originally calling for heat to be coming in. They were talking temperatures averaging in the 90s pretty consistently for a lot of the growing area. As right now, it is not really coming into fruition. You can see average temperatures over the 1 to 5, mostly in the 80s. Some areas in the western belt, South Dakota can see some 90s. Nebraska has some. Kansas is the one state that has been consistently very, very warm. So then the 6 to 10 day where they showed originally more heat coming in, they actually backed it off quite a bit, now showing temperatures across the board until you get down into that same region of Kansas. A lot of temperatures in the 70s and 80s. So temperatures over the next 10 days, which is getting you halfway through August, looking to stay, I'm not going to say ideal, but very, very close to it. So looking at the last 2 weeks of rainfall, we all knew the rain pattern came in last week on Thursday through Saturday, and very clear. Some areas of Minnesota got some very nice help. Northeast South Dakota looks like got an area that got some significant rainfall, and then a lot of eastern Iowa got 4 to 5 inches of rain. So areas that definitely happy to see that this time of year. 4 inches of rain doesn't have a negative impact like it does in April. So 4 to 5 inches of rain, definitely a good thing for those areas. Looking ahead, 1 to 5 day precip. Not a whole lot going on, some spotty chances here and there, nothing very significant. Eastern belt looking to stay on the wetter side of things, west looking to stay dry for the next 5. But the 6 to 10 is where there's some changes. I would like to note still a bit of a hole in that corner that I mentioned on the drought monitor maps, adding more and more color. But as you can see, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, and nearly the whole eastern belt as well, looking to get some rains and really help them out. So decent amount of rain in the mix. And from a national yield perspective, I would say that last week to the week before, there was a question of how low are we going to go? And this much rainfall coming into certain areas, I would say definitely means, have we lost yield off the national yield? Yes. I think the thought of a yield of last year or above is far, far from a reality. But with this much rain in the mix, I think a national yield below a 175 that some people were thinking about here over the last 2 weeks, as of today, would be out of the question. I think a lot of estimates are coming out in the lower 180s to yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Lower 180s across the board on the corn side. And then beans have so much potential yet too, hearing a lot of different bean yields. So overall, from a national yield perspective, the potential for a good crop is still there. Record-breaking monster, not so much. But good crop on the horizon as of today. And then when you put everything together with a forecast that still is wet, markets have responded negatively, no doubt about that. Corn, beans, wheat, all going down to support levels. We'll have to see if they can hold it or if they're going to continue to move lower. But for right now, on the weather side of things, there's enough rain in the mix to keep the bulls from getting hungry again. And the national yield, as of right now, is not in enough question to cause a big rally. So That is it today. That's all I got for weather. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you all next week on Tuesday. Thank you.